What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. So today we have an Arceus Hammers deck. Now, what we're going to do for the next 3 weeks, we got 3 weeks to NAIC. Not this week, but next week is Milwaukee, and then the weekend after that is NAIC. So what we're going to do is we're going to play decks that are competitive, just like try to practice as much as we can, showcase decks and stuff like that. We might keep Fan Friday just like to have some fun at Fridays, right? But maybe Monday through Thursday we'll do like just like main Monday decks over and over again, and just like keep playing competitive decks. I think we can find 12 decks that are super competitive. I know for sure with the 4 decks we are going to play this week. We're trying not to focus on playing too many variants of Arceus. We might play like 2 of them, but I think this would be the best thing to showcase before NIC. Show different decks that I've been testing and different variants, stuff like that. And today we're going to start with the deck that I played over the weekend that I got first place with, went 4-0 at a tournament. And then that's Arceus Hammers. It is the, I took the idea of Arceus Bibarel and that we played at Full Grip. Cut the Pikachus because I don't think Pikachu is the answer for Palkia. I think just like going straight Arceus, limiting your bench and stuff like that is the way to do it, because like to hit 280 or 310 with the Big Charm is like very hard for them to do if you limit your bench and not discard Pokemon. And that was a game plan. And then against like opposing Arceus decks, we're going to play Hammers now. There's a list that won in Canada. I think it was like Vancouver. I can't remember exactly what it was. But it played Hammers and Fan of Waves. So we took that concept, added the Hammers, added the Fan of Waves, and it worked perfectly. That's what won me my 3rd round. But yeah, the list, I played against Durant round 1. I just kept like a single Arceus out and just powered up and just took knockouts. And it was best 2 out of 3. So we won that 2-0. Round 2, we played against an Arceus Green VMAX deck. Just try to take advantage of, hurting the Teleon deck, stuff like that. He did play Bolton, which is pretty interesting because you can bolt it turn 1 onto a Greedent if need be, or an Arceus, stuff like that. But beat that 2-0. And round 3, I think everything was 2-0, now that I'm remembering. I think so. Round 3 was a Arceus and Teleon deck. I'm trying to remember if they, I don't think they had any other attackers. I think it was just like straight like consistency Arceus Teleon, but the Hammers is what won me the game. Like be able to fan waves, put him behind. No, it was Arceus. It was Arceus and Teleon with like Moltres and energy switch and stuff like that. But like Path of the Peak, shutting down Moltres, stuff like that was really good. I do remember like the second game was really close, first game was really close, something like that. But the Hammers is what won me there. I know game 2. He had to play his Pal Pad early to not get his Shader's Care, while I kept my Pal Pad and was able to Shader's Care like 3 times. That basically won the game. And plus, we're playing 3 boss orders, which is very, very heavy to take knockouts. We're not playing the Zigzagoon. If I was going to play Zigzagoon, we could cut the boss order to take knockouts like bench Arceus. But the game plan against Arceus is to use Hammers, disrupt them, and just kind of win the game with like Shader's Care plus Pal Pad. Ball Bibarel. That's the plan, and it did work. And in game 4, we played against Arceus Gyarados, which is probably like the deck I was like most concerned about, because like I don't play Tool Scrapper to get rid of the memory capsule. Maybe we need in the deck, I don't know just yet. But we were able to beat that. Game 1, I think he made like a missequence error and scooped. And in game 2, like turn 2, we like just bossed up the Gyarados, punched it, and he swung with the Gyarados. We knocked out the Gyarados, and then it was just Arceus. Arceus versus Arceus, and Arceus is going to win because we play the Hammers. I don't know if he played Sharon's Care, but we played Sharon's Care. Like turn 1, he went like, Arceus onto Gyarados, whatever. And then my turn, I just bossed up the Gyarados, punched it. And if you were to treat the Gyarados, it means a 3 retreat cost. And then, or if you played Air Balloon, then he doesn't get memory capsule on it. So it's like a kind of weird situation there. But he just swung at the Gyarados, took the knockout, and from there we're good to go. And yeah, went 4-0 with the deck. Pretty good. Didn't hit any Palkias. That's probably the deck I want to test against most. But this is the deck that I went 4-0 with. I think the deck is really strong. Arceus was turning Nova at 200, get 3 energy, Surpa, finding 82 cards. You got the Bibarel. We were playing a 4-3. I went to max with consistency after playing 4-2. I didn't really like that at full grab. We prized like one of them. And it was like very hard to set up and blah, blah, blah. 2-2 Bibarel with the Industrial Size, which already got 5 cards in your hand. 1 Dunsparce to prevent for weakness. I was mostly scared of like random like Zapdos and Arceus decks. We played that just in case. I remember in like round 3, I just dropped it because you never know now. Like he played Training Court, I'm pretty sure. No, It was Sinnoh and Path to the Peak, I think. Maybe it's Training Court. I can't remember now. But I was scared because like people could play like a one of like fighting energy and like take a knockout. So I wanted the Dunsparce just in case he like bumped a Peak or something and like has Zapdos. I'd rather protect, right? Why not? So that's pretty cool. Random Zapdos are good to go. The 2-1 Crobat. Crobat is obviously good against Mew, but when you play against Mew, you know, got the max card of 180. You have 300 HP. Of course, put a Big Charm on it, you have 330. It's very hard for Mew to take knockouts on that. Playing a 2-1 line of that. Crobat is just really good too. Turn 1 Dark Asset, you have 6 cards in your hand. Trying to get that Turn 1 energy attachment to your Arceus. Hoopa V is good in here for that 2-face, Psychic, and a Dark type, so you can beat those Hoopa decks. But we know Tord did play Celebi in his list, and that knocks out of the Hoopa because it's weak to grass. But still, that is the answer. And then plus, like, it's good against Mew, kind of. I mean, it's 3 energies, and it's 220, and very easily knocked out. We are playing Lumineon. I love Lumineon in most of my decks. Lumineon, just be able to Lumineous sign, find a supporter card, put in your hand, you're good to go. You can find like the one of Raihan, the Avery, you know, maybe need a Cheren's Care. It's just such a good card. You're not playing a Teleon, so you need a way to find these supporter cards. We are being a pain in people's butt and playing 4 Crushing Hammers with point of heads. Discard energy, like just energy now is so strong in an Arceus meta with 2 Fan of Waves as well, put a special energy bottom of your opponent's deck. And not only that, I mean, Fusion Strike's in there, you know, Raptor Strike energies are in there. And discard them with Crush Hammer, they can't get it back. I don't think there's any special energy recovery. So that's really good. 1 Pal Pad to get back your support cards. We know how good Cheren's Care is in the Arceus mirror, so that's pretty good. Also, just get back to the Raihan or Avery if need be, it's pretty good. 4-4 Quick and Ultra Ball, just maximum consistency, especially with Bibarel, be able to Ultra Ball, discard 2, whatever, thin your hand out, dust your sizers. Only 2 Path to the Peak. That's fine. I think the 2 is fine. I kind of want a 3rd, maybe a 4th, but I think the 2 is okay. 1 Avery. This is good against Gigas. It's good against Teleon. It's good against Palkia. It's just, you know, make your opponent discard. You have 3, and you draw 3. If you're in a good state, you can just Avery them, make them discard at the 3. Then you take a knockout, and then you have like a 2 bench, and then you're good to go. Boss Order, bring out Pokemon Bench deactive. We are paying 3 to be really aggressive. Like I said, you could add a Zigzagoon in here, so you can get like that turn 1, like Trinity Nova 210 plus ping is 220, which, you know, knocks out the RCS and stuff like that. Those are the Pokemon you knock out too. So that could be somewhat useful if you want to play that card. That's fine. Cheren's Care to heal your RCS. It's just a good card. Marnie for disruption, because you don't care. You're just going to Marnie opponent down to 4. And then draw 1. You could play 1 of Roxanne. That's fine. Early game, the card's useless. That's why I don't play it. And then you only have a Lumineon to search out your Pokemon. So I don't think Roxanne's as good in the Bibarel deck. As Bibarel is a good counter to Roxanne, so that's pretty neat. Raihan is good for that. Like, all of a sudden, like, they take a knockout. You don't have any energies. Well, you can Raihan a Dark to an Arceus. Find the DTE and you're good to go. If they get the turn 2 knockout or something, own an Arceus something, you can just, like, power up here the Arceus. It's just a good one-up. Raihan is just such a good card. 2 Air Balloon to get those free retreats to Bibarel and stuff like that. Big Charm makes it where your Arceus can't be knocked out by the Zigzagoon plan I just told you about. You make it 250. They have to Tool Scrapper as well do the Zigzagoon stuff, which is hard to do. Also, it gives Arceus VSTAR 310, which I don't think Palkia can hit that number. Palkia probably can hit the numbers, but if you're smart enough, you don't put your bench down that much. Choice Belt, you do an additional 30 damage. Means your Arceus goes for 230, which knocks out other Arceus if you do power it up. That's one of my favorite things to do is get like double Arceus, and then you like Choice Belt the bench, Arceus, turn it over to the bench, right? And then next one you get 230, like a opposing V or something, like Boss Order V, knock it out, while you still have the damage on the other V star or whatever. 4 double Turbo and 6 Dark Energy. We're just playing 10 energies. I think that's fine. I don't think I ever really had a bad problem with energies. You could play 7 or 8. I know most of the RC lists play 8, but we're playing 10. There's a lot of stuff you can cut. It's kind of up to you. The Avery and the Raihan might be cuttable, right? That's up to you. That could lead to free spaces if you want to do it that way. You can not play the hammers if you want to. The hammers were what won me my games. My opponents could tell you that. So we're going to play some games with this deck. Test it out, RC and hammers. Show it off, but I think it's a great way to start. I think your worst matchup is Ice Rider. I think Ice Rider is going to be a big deck going into Milwaukee and NIAC to see what happens. We know Palkia is good. But how can Palkia deal with, like, you know, people limit their bench? You know, we have time to test. We have enough time to test, you know, decks against Palkia. limiting your bench, stuff like that. So we did win the coin flip. And but the question is, how is Ice Rider going to do? It's definitely the deck I am most hyped on, I think, right now. Ice Rider and then this Arceus are my two favorite decks right now to be playing. Like I said, this week we'll test out 4 decks. So the next week, we'll test out 4 more. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I know what 4 decks I'm going to play this week. Just testing them out and trying to get ready for NIAC. So this hand is already looking pretty good. We got the Arceus, got the Dark Energy attachment, and they do get the draw mulligan. That's fine. And it's Regigigas. So that means we're playing against good old Regigigas. So we need to decide what we want to do here. I think we're fine with just like a touch of Dark Energy. I think it's okay. I think I am going to Quick Ball. Hammers are going to be useless in this matchup because they just get them back. So I don't think we care about the hammers, so we're going to discard the hammer. We're going to grab a Bidoof. I'm going to put the Bidoof down. I'm going to go ahead and Quick Ball. We have Ball Sword just because we do play a lot of those. We're going to have our Arceus is Pal Pad's in there, so that's good. Avery's in there, so that's good. We'll grab the Arceus, put on the Arceus. We will Crobat for 5. And then I kind of want to go Ultra Ball for Dunsparce, but to get 6 Pokemon out turn 1, that's the question. Can they get 6 Pokemon out turn 1? Makes me a little nervous, so I think I am just going to be safe and discard Research and Path to the Peak. I don't think this card's going to be that good. And we'll go ahead and grab the Dunsparce. I'd rather be safe than sorry, protect my Arceus just in case they do somehow get out the Regirock and swing. And onto my bonus turn. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. I think Regigigas is a good deck. I think people are saying it's just a meme still and not respecting it, but I think it is a really good deck. So there's a Regigigas, there's a Regirock, there is the Regileaky. Oh my goodness, they need 2 more Pokemon. Okay, we see Ultra Ball. Oh no. Discards an Aurora, double Aurora. Okay, they need 2 more Pokemon. Let's see, they need the Registeel and the Regice. That's the 2 Pokemon they do need. And unfortunately, have the Boss Sword in their hands. So Registeel. Oh, did I say Registeel? Yeah, Registeel, Regice. And they can use this to draw to have 4 cards in their hand. That's pretty good. It has to be active, though, right? Yes. But that's cool. It is Air Balloon, so we're good to get there. Do you get knocked out? No. We might see a Terra Spark for 120, for 150. Do some spread damage. Trekking Shoes. Can they find the Regice? They discarded a Regirock already. Trekking Shoes. Discards an Aurora Energy. Do they have a Quick Ball, Ultra Ball? Okay, so capture, get in the Regice, and they will swing turn 1. Very nice. What? They probably double Regice? Or are they just messing with me? Okay, they're messing with me. I was like, what? No way. Alright, sends up the Regileaky. We'll see the Terra Spark. And the Gigas is going to do its thing. 1, 2, and 3. And Terra Spark. Doing 40 to my Dunsparce. And 40 to Bidoof. The Doof. Alright, so go ahead and we are going to Big Charm to protect this. Let's look at this. There's nothing we can grab. Just want to see. So like I said, the hammers are not going to be that useful, unfortunately. Okay. We just need to hit an Ultra Ball and a Arceus, and we'll be good to go. So yeah, let's just research. Alright, so we got the Ultra Ball, we got the Fan of Waves. So we can put down the Bibarel. Okay. We can Ultra Ball, discard Fan of Waves and Ultra Ball. We'll care about those 2 cards. We'll grab the V-Star. We'll go V-Star. We'll go Air Balloon. And I'm going to Dusty Shices first to see what we hit. Okay, so we'll get into the Arceus. We will Starbirth. What cards do I need? We'll probably go Starbirth. To grab an Arceus. And a DTE. We'll go DTE, Arceus, and Trinity Nova. And put 3 dark on the bench Arceus. 1, 2, 3. So we got out of 5. There's Arceus V, okay. Here comes Regigigas. So we have 130 HP. They can really let's go take a knockout this turn. Because it's only VMAX. We don't care about that. We get Avery next turn plus Pal Pad to get it back. Xenia's Resolve. They're going to draw a ton of cards here. They need to get back a Regigigas, though. There's a Regigigas. Okay. And there's a speed to the active. And then we'll see Regigigas do its thing. What we're going to put there. Why would you touch the speed to the active? Was that just a... Do you need 3? Oh, you need 3 to retreat. That's why. Okay. So it's the Terror Spark here. Not taking the knockout. Going to try to set up some knockouts on the Dunsparce and the Bibarel play. That's fine. We'll go ahead and Avery. So discard 2. We'll go ahead and DTE here. We'll Pal Pad back in Avery and Ball Sorter. We will Quick Ball away in Arceus V for nothing. We'll Industrial Sizes for 1. And then we'll Trinity Nova. And we'll go ahead and grab, like, the 1 dark. It's fine. We'll put on Crobat to free treat it if we need to. Or retreat if we need to. Not free retreat, sorry. So there is a Crushing Hammer. Once again, just useless. We'll just play that to thin the hand out. 3, 4, 5. All right, so now they gotta find their Pokemon again. We'll see if they can do that. If we can find the Path of Peak, of course, that'd be most relevant. That's what you need to do. Reg still comes down. Super Rod, 2 Regigigas, and probably the Regigigas, maybe? I don't know who they want. Regigigas, okay. Oh, they only get 2 back. Okay, so there's that with this. Okay. Quick Ball for the Regigigas, and now they're back to a full bench. There we go. Very cool. Scoop up net the Regigigas. Okay. Put the Regigigas back down. Bruno shuffle draw, some cards. My play next turn is to Marnie them. So this is kind of scary because now they're gonna knock out this, take a knock on the active. So now they go down to 4. Yeah, I don't know if we can win this now. Wolf. Wow. Yep, I can't do anything about this now. Because, yeah, this guy does 280. I don't have Big Charm. Big Charm is on the Dunsparce. Protect us. We can hammer? Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's probably still not looking good for us. We'll go down to 3. I mean, they play like a million Super Rods. So, Hoopa V coming out. Regigigas coming out. I mean, they have like a million cards in here from the Burnos. I mean, that's expected. Regirock and Registeel come back into play. Okay. Quick Ball for the Regirock. Do they have Floatstone or Air Balloon, and then they could Regigigas this up? Yep, and yeah, this is a hard deck. This is a hard deck to play against. If we had Manaphy, then that beats this. So do you play Manaphy? That beats this. Probably, because then they could do that 6 price card turn, or the 4 price card turn. So maybe Manaphy is needed to beat the Reggie deck. Yeah, maybe play the one of Manaphy. You gotta put put it in there, unfortunately. Because then that's gonna happen. You're gonna play against Regigigas, and they're gonna snipe your Pokemon. So that's unfortunate. I do think that Regigigas needs more respect than what people are giving it. I think it's a very underrated deck. Some people are like, it's not that good. I'm like, yo, you're crazy. That deck is insane. As you saw, it was easy for my opponent to power that up. So, alright, start with Crobat. That's good for us. We like the Crobat starts. We got DTE, Hammer, Bidoof. We got Fan of Waves as well. VIP Pass. What are we playing here? No? Palkia doesn't play Crobat, does it? Mew and Greninja. Okay. Yo, is this going to be the episode of, like, why Josh needs to play Manaphy in his deck? Is that what we're doing right now? We're showcasing Josh, like, why you need to cut something for a Manaphy? Okay, I get it. We'll play a Manaphy. I get it. Because, like, this snipes, discard 2 waters, 92-inch Pokemon. Gengar. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Gengar's made an appearance. Greninja, Houndoom, Gengar, maybe? Choice Belt to the Gengar. Dark Energy. Crobat for 5. Interesting. Oh, they play Dark Patch now. That's pretty sick. Yeah, they play Dark Patch. Okay, Mew comes up. Okay. Yeah, they play Dark Patch now. That's spicy. It's a pretty cool deck. I like it. I like it. There's Quick Ball. Okay. Discards an Moltres. It's a very awkward hand. Because I don't know if they have a supporter card. You gotta think they do, right? But maybe they don't. Maybe they don't have a supporter card. I definitely want to dump these two. I know, right? We're dumping our good cards. But I think we're okay. I think I'm going to grab Arceus V. Press done. Put down Arceus V. Go for the Trinity Charge. Put 3 Dark on the bench. Okay. And onto their turn. Like I said, they have Mew, so they could probably, like, do a thing. Darkrai is also underrated, I think. Don't. Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Very nice. Very, very good turn for opponent. Very good turn for opponent. And then at the Greninja, they can discard a Dark, draw a couple, the Dark Patch, type the Dark Energy, G-Max Swallow Up, 280. Yo, those are some big numbers there. Those are some big numbers. Trekking Juice. Discards a Research. Drew a card. Said, I don't need Research. Yo, that means they have a supporter card in their hands, so we're definitely going to, like, dump that. We're definitely going to Marty them this turn. 100%. And we see the Mysterious Stealth. Okay. Do they find a Dark Patch, Dark Energy, and a way to retreat? There's another Trekking Shoes. We're just keep on trekking. Obviously, they're missing something. So, Choice Belt. Okay. Ultra Ball. Okay. Are they thinning the deck before they go before they go trekking here? Discard a Boss and a Darkrai V-Star, I think is what they discarded. And here we go. We're trekking again. Discards a Research. So that's 3 Research gone. We're trekking again. So they trekked for a trek. Okay, they wanted to keep that card. Okay, so that card was definitely something that was good for their puzzle making. There's a Dark Energy. Oh gosh. Do they have it? Busted. Let's go. And they'll hit 280. Cool. Alright. They can't use G-Max Swallow Up next turn. We'll see. And they're also down 3 Research. So These are big things, but we have to find at least an Arceus V-Star this turn. And we don't find one. Oh, no. Okay, we're in trouble. I mean, we can't Arceus plus Dark plus Power Edge this turn, but oh, no, that's not looking good at all. I mean, we could Raihan for Arceus, but I don't know if we're going to win this game. Concealed cards, discard a Dark. Looking for a switch in the energy, right? Because they can energy this, retreat, smack me for 280. That, okay. Digging Greninja again. Let's keep digging. Hiding energy or switch would do it, right? Dark, get a Dark back. And it also has a Star Abyss. Put 2 item cards in your hand. Ultra Ball. Discards VPS and Ultra Ball. Okay, VIP pass. Okay, one switch, one escape rope has been played, one scoop up net has been played. If they fear and panic, we're good. Because then we Marnie, fingers crossed, right? We shall see though. I think the 3 research is what's golden for us. They dug for that knockout. Star Abyss, let's go. Switch, scoop up net. Right? That's the 2 cards you grab here. Switch, scoop up net, I feel like, right? That's a good combination. Oh, switch Dark Patch. Okay, that's good too. But now they've used their V-Star power, so that's good to note. There's a switch. We can use Mysterious Tail now. Which tells me they already had Scoop Up Net in the hand. Oh, Energy Search, okay. They haven't attached yet, so they can't attach the Darkrai V. There we go. Here. Whew. Alright, that's not good. Well, can they not use that ability? Guess not. Goes down to 2. Alright, we'll send up Arceus. Okay, this card is not going to be good for us. We do have 3 Darker There's Corral, so we can Training Court for 1. We can Raihan a Dark to the active. Grab the Darkrai V-Star. Darkrai V-Star. Dark Energy. Go for Starbirth. And with Starbirth, we're going to grab Bibarel and Path to Peak. I mean, they might have a counter in their hand. It's also not that good. Our hand's not that good either, but we'll Bibarel for 2 and see what happens. 3, 4. We might have 2 in the deck. Man, right now you're doing 3, 6, 7, 8, 11. I think I might have to go this. Trinity Nova for the knockout. Attach 2 if I have the 2. Oh, just a 1. Just a 1. Just a 1. We have 1 prize. But we did take 3 prize cards. 1. There's Ultra Ball. 2. Bidoof. 3. Turbo. Okay. These cards are not that helpful to us. I mean, they get Darkrai, Dark Pulse, start setting up knockouts, start setting up some damage. We'll see what they decide to do here. Alright. It is unfortunate today that we didn't play either decks we wanted to play. Regigigas, like I said, it's kind of something we want to play, right? But alright, so we see the training court. We know they have Dark Patch in hand. Or did they use it? I can't remember. So 150 right now. So they are two-shotting the Arceus right now. Okay. Just don't know what we're going to do the next turn. That's what I'm concerned about. So Mew comes down. Air Balloon to Mew. I'm going to need one boss order. Choice Belt. Research. Goes down to 2. Okay. They got enough to one-shot me? Yo, I hope so. Okay. I'll let them figure out the math. Okay, not enough. We are still chilling. They have a Dark Energy in hand. How do we survive here? They're doing 240. Okay. So we have to put down Bidoof. We're going to have to Ultra Ball. Discard Marnie and Research. Go for Lumineon. Lumineon, yes. But you gotta hope they don't have boss orders in their hand. Bring out the Crobat. We'll attach per turn. We'll Crobat first. Okay. Play hammers again. Or play Bibarel. We're looking for another hammer. Fan of Waves, unfortunately. Okay. So retreat to here. We'll pass. They can still maybe take an out Dire Flame Wings. We'll see. Uh-huh. My plan next turn is if for some reason they didn't have boss orders, right? If they didn't have the boss orders, it was to go into Crobat VMAX, try to survive another hit, and then deck them out. But it didn't work. But unfortunately, I mean, that was a pretty sick deck. That's pretty cool. Can we see it? No, we can't see it. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's interesting. Right? It's interesting. Dark Patch opens a lot of stuff up for Gengar, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, we didn't play any of the super meta decks that you expect, right? Regigigas was maybe the only one. But we don't play Manaphy, so like you could probably cut a boss for Manaphy and be fine, right? You cut the boss, play a Manaphy, be a good player, right? Play the one of Manaphy. Where I don't know which one it is. There it is. This one right here. And then you're cooking. And then the Regigigas deck couldn't do what they did. They had to like boss us up, take a knockout, whatever. Which buys like loses a turn and stuff like that. So you know that could have changed things, of course. So yeah, you know, and they can't like boss every turn. They can't boss because we're like constantly taking knockouts. But yeah, cut a boss order for Manaphy and just cross your fingers. Like I said, you can probably cut the Raihan too. I still like the Raihan. It's spicy. But yeah. There is the Arceus V BRS deck. I think the deck is really solid. I think it can beat the Mirror. We didn't see the Mirror, of course, but I think the Mirror match is really good for you. I think Mew's good because you play Crobat, you play Energy Disruption, plus your Arceus, and you're really tanky with like Cheren's Cheren and stuff like that. Palkia. Like I said, Palkia's interesting because like Palkia, you just like limit your bench, and they don't one-shot you, and then you're like Cheren's Cheren, and they can't heal their Palkias because like they have to Cheryl it, and they can only like do a Cheryl V-Star combo once, and that's it. So that's something interesting to point out. But yeah, Tessa's deck, I think it's really good. I think it's my favorite variant for Arceus right now after playing Arceus Pikachu. And outside of that, that's your 3 big decks, right? Arceus, and then Ice Rider. You just have to get lucky, I feel like, right? Like Marnie, cross your fingers, they get bad hands. Avery to get rid of Vitellion, stuff like that. Like it's you know, it's not unbeatable, but it's definitely scary. And tomorrow we'll take a look at Ice Rider. We'll look at a deck that I've been testing and stuff like that. I still think the deck is really good. Like I said, we're gonna test a bunch of different decks for NIC, show them off for the channel, show what decks I've been building, and have some fun. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and let me know the new decks you want to call for NIC. I think this week it's gonna be like this Ice Rider, Palkia, of course, Mew, and then like next week we'll cover like some of the rogue decks. It'll be like, you know, Regigigas, Darkrai, maybe Husilian Lilligant, and then maybe one more deck I'm not sure just yet, but we'll figure it out. There's a lot of decks you can play. Like I said, Arceus kind of cheats because you can play like Arceus a million different ways, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I do think the best 4 decks right now is Arceus, I don't know, whatever variant you want to talk about, Palkia, Mew, and Ice Rider. I think this is the best 4. I think Regigigas is like, you know, whatever. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hit 10,000 for NIC. Alrighty, guys. Bye.